और बालों को रिफ्रेश. Meet the new you. दुनिया में
So they understand where they are.
Very different kind of field setting here. The mid-off fielder and the cover fielder are very straight for Arshad Iqbal and against Imad Wasim. So there is something that Mohammad Hafiz has thought about. There is a plan for them. This mid-off fielder is very straight. The cover fielder is straight also. It seems like they've got a deep square, deep mid-wicket, mid-on that he would go full and like to bowl Yorker.
Rashid Khan has learned a few things. He's bowled at the top stage and league games. He's also learned the art of how to attack the batsman. He's getting onto his pads. He's mixing the space up. That's what you need to do. You bowled well in the previous leagues and you earned yourself a name, but you got to be figured out some way or the other. So you've got to keep bringing in those changes, try those different things, practice those back of the hand balls if it suits you, or those leg cutters, off cutters.
Yes, he has been very impressive. He's worked a lot with Wasim Akram also. Now Sohail Tanveer is in the same team. So great opportunities for all these players to learn from all these different players from different eras. Just 5 from the over so far.
Big tank and some crowd out here. 25% is allowed. So they've come and they traveled from all across Pakistan. It's not just people from Kashmir. Good to see some youngsters there.
Yesterday even we saw an interview of family came from Hawalpur to see these matches. So all Pakistan supporting it.
One more ball to go. Now, this is the important part. You've given 6 runs in the over. You've got to finish it off well. You can't make it 12. You can't make it 10.
Don't miss the sunglasses, please. The flag ones there.
You've got to buy one of those. Or I can't even go out to him and ask him where he bought them.
Just look at that. The sunglasses with the flags on them. I've not seen that before.
So Arshad Iqbal, last ball of the over. No, that's what I said. Don't finish it up with 12 runs and over. 6 of the last. 131 for 7 after 18.
जिंदगी मुबारक हो तुमको हम सबको
True Afza, जिंदगी मुबारक.
बैंकल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है. बैंकल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का.
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर. इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करें और बालों को रिफ्रेश. मीट द न्यू यू.
दुनिया में कहीं से भी पाकिस्तानी रुपए या फॉरेन करेंसी में इन्वेस्ट करें अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट के जरिए.
New Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
.131 for 7. This is how the bowling looks. 3 overs and 18 runs in his 4 overs. Usama Mir, he stands out. 2 for Arshad Iqbal, a wicket for Sohail Tanveer. And lots of options in bowling for Mohammad Hafiz there. You can say that he can mix and match. Plenty of options to go to. Not from the young Inzamam al Haq, who went for 13 in his only over. going and it's gone through. That's well hit. Good timing on that.
Sohail Tanveer testing Imad Wasim with a shorter delivery here, and Imad Wasim getting the better of it. This time, the first delivery, short of length, pulled away forcefully, no chance for the fielder there. Good effort. And this was the last 6 of the last delivery. Sohail Khan, he can hit big. And the crowd is enjoying.
Again, a good shot. Can they get 2 here? Sohail Khan might not turn around. Some good fielding there in the deep. Quickly attacking the ball. These are important runs here, Sana. 136 for 7 from where they were. It looked like they'll just probably cross 100 runs.
Yes, I think Muzaffarabad Tigers won't be happy with this partnership of 33 runs, but we are happy with our cup of tea at this time. Tapal tea.
I'm happy with mine. We should send a huge lot to the overseas Warriors dugout. I'm sure they'll wake them up when they come out to bowl. Oh, beaten by pace, and a bit of fumble allows them to come back and get that single going. Would be buys. Yep, they are buys.
Excellent delivery once again by Sohail Tanveer. His change of pace, his variation, it's still not, people have not been able to detect it. Just, and Sohail Khan, out of all those people, he was thinking about a ball with more bounce, but this time, because the pace was not there, it kept low. Good stop by the keeper there.
It just disguises them so well, Sohail Tanveer, and it just lands them in such good areas. You can always mess up those lengths when you're trying to rotate your fingers over the seam or back of the hand. But he's just mastered the art. There you go again, full and wide. Just a single.
Sohail Tanveer has been part of most of the winning teams around the world in league cricket, I think. Whether it's IPL, CPL, PSL, he has been part of the winning teams, and that shows the kind of bowler he has been for all these years in T20 cricket.
There's also one more player, Andre Russell, who's been part of the maximum winning squads, winning teams. And not just part, he's played a major part in those wins.
And Bravo, Dwayne Bravo, I think all these people have been involved in most of the most successful teams, T20 teams around the world. Credit if you're a fast bowler, that you can have such a long career. It takes a lot of toll on your body. Not an easy thing to do, one of the most difficult arts in cricket.
Last ball of the over, 8 of it up till now. Playing his 361st T20. Sohail Tanveer. And will be a single that he ends up with. What a good over that is. Especially keeping in mind that was the 19th, 9 runs of it. 140 for 7.
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
बाहर से तालीम हासिल की और अपनी मिट्टी से रिश्ता जोड़ने पाकिस्तान लौटा। देखने में तो ये काम मुश्किल नहीं लगता, लेकिन किसान होना कोई आसान काम नहीं। सरसब्ज की टीम की मुकम्मल रहनुमाई से हम साल सरसब्ज नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन द्वारा खाद का इस्तेमाल करके धान की फसल पे 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार हासिल कर रहे हैं। किसान तेरा एहसान। सरसब्ज पाकिस्तान।
New Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
That batting card there, 33 from Imad Wasim, still batting. That's the important part. Right on top, Nasir Nawaz, 31. Haider Ali is 27. That's the scoring part of Overseas Warriors in their first match. But you still got to give it to them. They've brought the game into the 20th over in their innings. At a time, a point, it will look like it will be wrapped up quickly. So, Mohammad Wasim, Jr.
Trying the reverse sweep on Mohammad Wasim. That's a daring shot. And already this partnership is up 38 runs, and this can be a turning point. If this over can go big, like 20 runs, then they might have a fighting total. But this over has to go big if you're a Overseas Warrior fan.
20 runs. If that happens, I'm giving the game to the Overseas Warriors. That will take them to 161. That would be unbelievable. You see the fall of wickets?
I will still not give the game to them, but it's just good for the game.
It's good for the game. 5 is when they lost their first wicket, 49 for 2, 55 for 3 and 4. 76 for 5, 77 for 6. They're just falling like dominoes. 103 for 7, and then this comeback to 141 for 7. Should be a wide. Got to put in those 6 legitimate deliveries at the final stage. Can't run away from the bat.
16 extras from Muzaffarabad Tigers. This is one area that they would definitely want to improve in the next game. They have bowled well, fielded well, but these are too many extras. 7 wides, 8 leg bars.
That's better. The idea is full and wide. He's just avoided that line where his limits are.
And that's what I'm talking about. These bowlers of Muzaffarabad Tigers are bowling really well. That's a service fast delivery, and the square leg fielder is up in the circle, and there's a deep point for that Yorker outside off stump.
He's played it to that guy who's at the deep point, but it's a little wide of him, so that's perfect placement. Idea was right to bowl it full and wide, but that fielder should have been a little wider. Than he's very straight out there in the deep.
You have to give it to Sohail Khan, opening the face of the bat, making sure that he avoids that fielder in a deep point, who was a little in front and could have been a little backward now where the fielder is standing.
Balls and 6 runs. This is big. This is big. That will clear the fielder. Yes, it does. These are important, valuable runs being added by Sohail Khan here. That also brings up the 150 for the Overseas Warriors with that maximum.
So we are up for that 20 runs in the last over, Sikandar, with Sohail Khan batting like that. 25. Of 19 and still hitting it big. This time, the slow pace delivery, variation there, short of length, good length delivery and dispatch for 6. No chance for the fielder at the boundary. Inzamamul Haq putting in that jump, but of no use.
कितने बंदे दे रहे 600 काट दिए 1200 1250 तो दिए
They'll just get one here. It's good fielding by Anwar Ali down in the deep. So 1 ball to go, 153 for 7. They've done very well to dig themselves out of trouble. Being 77 for 6, this is very, very good recovery.
And this shows the depth of the batting of Overseas Warriors. The top order totally collapsed, but the middle and low middle order has put up a fight, except for one player at the top. None performed, but they have still made sure that they have crossed that 150 mark.
Waited for that. That was a very slow ball. He's got. Osama Mir takes the catch. That's the end of Imad Wasim, the captain of Overseas Warriors. Also, the end of the Warriors innings. Managing 153 for 8 in their 20 overs, with Ahmad Wasim getting out on 34. Sohail Khan remains not out, 26, with super recovery and making a match out of it.
And a very good day for Osama Mir. The first day for him, for Muzaffarabad Tigers. 3 wickets, 2 catches. And overall, a very good outing for Muzaffarabad Tigers. They would have wanted to get the Warriors out in 20 less runs, but credit to both Imad Wasim and Sohail Khan for putting up a fight.
That's the wicket of the last ball, going right across, trying to scoop it over short fine leg, but gets it to Osama Mir.
And what Mohammad Wasim did really well there, that he followed Imad Wasim. Imad Wasim was trying to make room, but he followed him. That's why he couldn't get the elevation he wanted.
Also stopped the 20-run over.
How happy you are for that. Still a 13-run over.
Well, 13 is not the new 20. So, here we are, 153 for 8. It will require some work and some planning for the Muzaffarabad Tigers to chase this down. Wickets will be the key. Have a look at the batting card.
And Nawaz at the top with 31 of 31 deliveries. Heather Ali looked really good, 27 of 14, but nothing after that. And it was Imad Wasim and Sohail Khan who put up a fight for Overseas Warriors.
Bowling, I've just looked at the center of that table. 3 for 18 in his 4 overs, 11 dot balls. He's the man who changed the game. Yes, runs will flow. It's T20, but all of them. Arshad Iqbal, youngster, 2 for 36. Well done for them. Tanveer and Wasim getting a wicket apiece. So the target.
Target is 153 for 8. 154 required. 7.70 runs per over. And we'll come back in a while after a break.
विजिट करें www.tapmat.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री क्रिकेट, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25। टैपमेट टीवी चिपके रहो।
बैंकर हबीब रोशन डिजिट रखा क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंकर हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर इसमें मौजूद को ट्रीट करें और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू।
जिंदगी मुबारक हो तुमको हम सबको।
True Afsa, Zindagi Mubarak.
Golden Pearl perfumed body spray.
यस यस दुनिया के हर कोने से हम सपोर्ट करते हैं अपनी टीम। पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का। अल हबीब रोशन डिजिट लगा आए फिर मुझसे रिश्ता और मजबूत।
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करें और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू।
बैंकर हबीब रोशन डिजिट रखा क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंकर हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
New Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
Well, let's have a look at what has happened in the match 3 of the SRG Kashmir Premier League. This match, here we are with the Warriors starting off. They decided to win and bat first, and this is the first wicket. Can't do much about that. That was right in the block hole. Haider Ali continued the way he plays and he smashed some good blows. Also Nasir Nawaz, he was right there. This is Haider Ali's trademark shot. And this was also a very, very good shot through the line. Square of the wicket, anything with width was punished, and then he was LBW. Umpire took a while and then decided he was squared up completely. Then the damage started.
And it was Osama Mir, the spinner, getting big wicket of Azam Khan. Good catching by Muzaffarabad Tigers. Another catch there by Osama Mir. Two wickets on two deliveries. That's where the magic happened. And then Nawaz continued with the big sixes. But Mohammad Haris playing too many shots too early. And again, good fielding. Anwar Ali bowling really well. And Osama Mir on target again, getting the big wicket of Nawaz there. And that was one when Warriors were in trouble, but Imad Wasim, the captain, tried to put up a fight. Osama Mir, you were not able to take him out of the game this time.
And then came the partnership between Sohail Tanveer and Imad Wasim, bringing his experience into play. That was a very good shot, just opening the face of the blade. This was the big one against Mohammad Wasim Jr. The last over got some runs and the wicket of the last delivery. That was Imad Wasim who got out, eventually finishing off with 153 for 8. $154 to win and 7.7 runs and over.
दुनिया में कहीं से भी पाकिस्तानी रुपए या फॉरेन करेंसी में इन्वेस्ट करें अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट के जरिए
Golden Pearl perfumed body spray.
विजिट करें www.tapmet.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री क्रिकेट, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25। टैपमेट टीवी चिपके रहो।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
बाहर से तालीम हासिल की और अपनी मिट्टी से रिश्ता जोड़ने पाकिस्तान लौटा। देखने में तो ये काम मुश्किल नहीं लगता, लेकिन किसान होना कोई आसान काम नहीं। सरसब्ज की टीम की मुकम्मल रहनुमाई से हम साल सरसब्ज नाइट्रोफ्लॉस और कैन गवारा खाद का इस्तेमाल करके धान की फसल पे 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार हासिल कर रहे हैं। किसान, तेरा एहसान। सरसब्ज पाकिस्तान।
New Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
New Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
दुनिया में कहीं से भी पाकिस्तानी रुपए या फॉरेन करेंसी में इन्वेस्ट करें अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट के जरिए।
Golden Pearl perfumed body spray.
यस यस दुनिया के हर कोने से हम सपोर्ट करते हैं अपनी टीम। पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट। आए फिर मुझसे रिश्ता और
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर। इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करें और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
New Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
विजिट करें www.tapmet.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री HPL, PSL, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25। टैपमेट टीवी चिपके रहो।
यस दुनिया के हर कोने से हम सपोर्ट करते हैं अपनी टीम पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का अल हबीब रोशन विजित आए फिर मुझसे रिश्ता और
Imad Wasim opted to bat first, but nothing at the top after Haider Ali got dismissed on 27 runs. A big partnership between Imad Wasim and Sohail Khan at the bottom. And these are the bowling cards. Sohail Tanveer with the wicket at the top, but the biggest contributor of 4 wickets, Osama Mir with 3 wickets, just 18 deliveries. So the target for Tigers is 154 runs at 7.70. Join us after the break.
दुनिया में कहीं से भी पाकिस्तानी रुपए या फॉरेन करेंसी में इन्वेस्ट करें अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट के जरिए
Golden Pearl perfumed body spray.
विजिट करें www.tapmet.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री क्रिकेट, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25। टैपमेट टीवी चिपके रहो।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है बैंक अल हबीब रिश्ता भरोसे का।
Golden Pearl perfumed body spray.
यस यस दुनिया के हर कोने से हम सपोर्ट करते हैं अपनी टीम पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट आए फिर मुझसे रिश्ता और मजबूत
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करे और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है बैंक अल हबीब रिश्ता भरोसे का।
New Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है बैंक अल हबीब रिश्ता भरोसे का।
विजिट करें www.tapmet.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री क्रिकेट, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25। टैपमेट टीवी चिपके रहो।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है बैंक अल हबीब रिश्ता भरोसे का।
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करे और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू
जिंदगी मुबारक हो तुमको हम सबको
True Afza, Zindagi Mubarak.
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है बैंक अल हबीब रिश्ता भरोसे का।
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करे और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है बैंक अल हबीब रिश्ता भरोसे का।
जिंदगी मुबारक हो तुमको हम सबको
True Afza, Zindagi Mubarak.
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है बैंक अल हबीब रिश्ता भरोसे का।
Welcome back, Muzaffarabad Tigers. The home team need 154 to win this match, and this is match 3 of the SRG Kashmir Premier League. It's excitement all round. We've seen a good back from the overseas warriors with the bat after winning the toss. Now it's up to them and Imad Wasim, the captain, how he is going to come out and tackle the power play. I've got Mon Evan back on my left. It's important because Imad Wasim, we know, bowls the new ball and he's good at it. He gets that ball to dip, he gets a bit of drift, and he is the most lethal with a brand new ball. So it all counts. What happens in the power play here? Is he going to bowl share the ball, or is it going to be someone else? We know that Sohail Khan is also a very good option for them. So these two could be the ones who will lead the strike.
You'd like to think the Warriors are thinking it's a good fight back. They're going buoyed by the fact that they got to that score of 154, but they love some early wickets, and I think that might force their hand. Give the danger man the new ball and see if they can knock one or two pegs over. Good thing for the men in picture there, they've got time. It's well below par the score, you'd feel. It could be one of those scores you're not sure should you stick or twist, but a solid base and a partnership should flourish on top of that. You'd think they would fancy, certainly they would have taken chasing 154 before the match started today, but it's got the possibility to be an enthralling bit of cricket out here tonight. Anything to go by the fight that the Warriors showed with a bat, they will not be giving up anytime soon, even though they might be a bit disappointed with what they set. Beautiful venue crowd knows there's something about to happen here. There's going to be 3 winners most probably at the end of tonight, with all the teams having played. That's what's on offer, to draw level pegs with the Hawks and the Stallions that have been victorious during this KPL so far.
Wicketkeeper bat, Zishan Ashraf, opening for the Muzaffarabad Tigers. Along with him is Malik Nisar. He's the other batsman at the non-strikers, and it is going to be Imad Wasim, no doubt. We'll start off with the new ball. He's good with that new ball because he gets maximum results when he comes out up front. He's the captain, he knows best. He's batted well. He's taken his side to 153 for 8. Azam Khan is keeping for the Overseas Warriors, and here we go.
Interesting field that he might started with to a left-hander, starting with 5 on the offside and only the 4 on the leg side, 2 in the ring and 2 outside, protecting the boundary. So that would tell you that he does expect the ball to leave the left-hander. It gives you a bit of a clue, not the orthodox left-arm spinner. He's got a knack of taking the new ball away from left-handers, hence the field that he set. He love to entice that left-hander to try and hit that vacant leg side area, force a possible top edge, something in the air. But he's a skillful bowler. Have a look at that grip, something a little bit different. And that's how we've come to know him. On the money, that length that he hits is always been a handful for batters up front with a new ball, just sort of skids.
It's a 5-4 field for both left and right batsmen. Imad Wasim. No, he's not a big turner of the ball, but he's got those immaculate lengths. And he doesn't really allow the batsman with the new ball to work things around or go for big hits. Has been very successful over the years. There you go. Just right there, somewhere around top of our stop. Gets that ball to tip in. Gets that drift. Got to be very neat and tidy in the power play, the bowling side. You can't allow the opposition to go to a flyer. They've worked hard to get to 153, so they know that's not a big total they're defending, and wickets would be key here. 25% crowd allowed here at the Muzaffarabad Stadium. Support for Overseas Warriors. Good start this from Imad Wasim. 2 for none after the first over.
विजिट करें www.tapmat.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री क्रिकेट, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाए जस्ट ₹25। टैप मैट टीवी, चिपके रहो।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर। इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करे और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू।
जिंदगी मुबारक हो तुमको, हम सबको।
True of Zindagi Mubarak.
Sohail Khan, a ball from the far end. You were just talking about spinners who have been used by their captains to bowl the first over. All the way back in '92, we talk about white ball cricket. Deepak Patel from New Zealand started off. Samuel Badri, Sunil Narayan from the West Indies. Ahmad Wasim for Pakistan. Mohammad Nawaz for Pakistan. Oh, he's got a top edge. Lands safe, one bounce, but he had no idea where that was going. Closed the face of the bat. The pace allowed it to fly away.
Should have, would have, could have been straight down the throat of orthodox third man, but the Warriors opting for a third man in the ring and a point out on the boundary. Just shaping a touch away, leading edge, sort of a no-look. Wait and have a look at the deep point coming into picture there. But the field's unchanged, still have a slip and a third man in the ring. That's a good leg, comeback by Sohail. Might have been buoyed by that first ball. Did create half a chance. It's all you want as a captain from your fast bowlers with a new ball. Create half chances, opportunities to take wickets, and they do need wickets if they want to defend the score, you'd feel. Build on the great start that they had with Ahmad Wasim. These are just being 5 from 5 and have a look at that hat. Overseas Warriors being supported in Mushaf Rabat. He got away with that one, a little bit wide, a little bit of shape there, umpire not moved. Just inside that wide line. Steady start here by the Tigers. Both batters just taking a bit of time to get the eye in. Have a look at what's on offer out there. Ashraf strike rate of just over 30, only faced the 3 balls, and he's had an over for his 5.
That's a good sound of the bat, but straight to the fielder there. He's going hard at the ball. Malik Nawaz. He fancies that length and that shot that he played in the cover. Looks very good, just the fielder there. We're talking about the spinners who use the brand new ball. We got one to our right, Sana Mir. She's used the brand new ball, bowling her spin. How can you miss her out? Very successful, not just in the T20s, in the ODIs as well.
would love to do that by taking a couple of wickets, but it's been good stuff by both teams so far.
Back at the hand slow one, just gets that away. Well, come back for two. That's brilliantly done. You saved that. Yeah, you're right about that. See, what we were saying after this game finishes, all the 6 teams would have played a game each. So now they have a fair idea what the square is like. But the batsmen just trying to understand the bounce, the pace on the pitch. And at the same time, the bowlers also work their way around with the shorter boundary square of the wicket. So everything in the second round, or say second time around when they play each other, it's going to be different. And 10 games aside is a lot of cricket.
ਜਿਹਦੀ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੂੰ ਉਹਦਾ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਰਿਮੂਵ ਕਰ ਦੇ
Just hope you don't run out of fuel when you need it. Nice ball, and that's very well caught, very well caught. Look at that, he was wrong-footed, Azam Khan, but he dived again in the opposite direction. He's taken a spectacular catch. There was no way he could have gone back because he was expecting the ball to go leg stump line, and he just dives off to the opposite direction and grabs that. Have a look at this beauty.
Wow. Take a bow. Firstly, one and out from the bowler, rushed him, and then as I'm standing up and sticking the right paw out and grabbing it, must do Sohail's delight. We saw Nasir take a splendid catch earlier, Sam to follow him, and Izar heading back to the sheds. Tigers.
जिंदगी मुबारक हो तुमको हम सबको
True of Zindagi Mubarak.
बैंकर हबीब रोशन डिजिट रखा क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंकर हबीब रिश्ता खुशी का।
हेलो हेयर एंटी-डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर। इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करे और बाल को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू।
दुनिया में कहीं से भी पाकिस्तानी रुपए या फॉरेन करेंसी में इन्वेस्ट अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट के जरिए।
That's a brilliant catch to dismiss. Shan Ashraf. Now it's Shoaib Maksud. Loads of runs for him. In the league before PSL, and now he's come out here at number 3.
360 degree.
Just got to be a little careful when you're running with him. It's not really fun. Very risky. And have a look at this catch. Wow. Boom. Amazing catch. Going the wrong way, comes up late. He's blinded for a moment, mind you. And again, wrong-footed. Straight face. He does it every day. Talk about agility. Awareness, keeping your eyes on the ball.
360 के होने ना अपने की रेल चल गया है
Happy with the start, managed to nudge the run rate up to 8.3. Yeah, that sort of score the Tigers can put to the middle and accelerate where they need to. Of course, lots of wickets in the shed, but from a Warriors point of view, this is the sort of start that they wanted. They could not afford to let the Tigers get off to a flyer. Because before, with only 20 on the board, they are giving themselves a chance. Some way. Someone in this Tigers batting lineup will have to take initiative. Lots of time left. And that's a glorious shot. Just length on that. Did Maksud. See if he can knock one or two pegs over.